So I was watching some anime lately, and I noticed something. Some of these characters walk around like the entire world is just one long monologue with background music, like, bruh, the story ain't even about you. Why are you looking into the distance like you're dropping a final plot twist on episode 3 of a 200 episode filler arc? These are the dudes with main character syndrome. Characters so deep in their own delusion, they would interrupt the narrator just to say, nah, let me cook. Matter of fact, they would push the editor to the side so they can add some more content about themselves in the show. Coming in hotter than a final flash aimed at his own inferiority complex is the one, the only Vegeta, the prince of all Saiyans, the king of main character delusion, and the CEO of never catching up to Goku, and also the CEO of getting his ass whooped by all genders, species, everything. This guy, if he had his own anime, the title would be Pride Over Everything, the never-ending rivalry, and the plot would revolve around training arcs that never end, crying on top of a mountain, farming for edits like he is streamer or something, speeches about saying bloodlines, and always falling short to a guy who doesn't even know how he made his own children. A guy who prefers to give a senzu bean to sell instead of giving it to his own son. Up next is the guy who thinks volume control is optional and explosions are a personality trait, Bakugo. If this dude had his own anime, the title would be Blower First, Character Development Later. The plot, a coming-of-age action drama where every episode ends in a yelling match, a flashback about childhood trauma, and a poorly disguised friendship speech. Spoiler alert, the villain is therapy. Bakugo acts like he's the only one trying to save the world. Meanwhile, Deku's out here collecting quirks like Infinity Stones, and Bakugo is still stuck on level 1 of anger management. He will straight up tell you, I'm not your friend, and then cry if you don't partner up with him during training. The way this man yells at gravity when he's jumping into the air, sir, this world didn't do anything to you, and don't let him get a win. He will not shut up about it. You'll be at a school festival, and he'll be like, hey yo, remember when I beat Deku that one time in season 3, episode 23 at exactly 11:04 p.m. with 18% health left? Bro, we're just trying to eat takoyaki. Calm down. Next up is the edgelord with a sword, 3 words per episode, and enough attitude to power the whole spirit world. Who else than Hiei? If this man directed his own anime, the title would be something like Cold Steel, The Short King Saga. The plot is 60% internal monologues, 30% jumping out of trees in slow motion, and 10% quote-unquote accidental teamwork. Hiei really said, I work alone, then never stop working with the team. He shows up like, I don't care about this mission, and then goes harder than anyone else. He acts like he's above the squad, but if Yusuke even breathes wrong, Hiei's already pulling out the Dragon of the Darkness Flame like it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card. He walks into every fight like it's a final battle, even if it's just a light sparring match or a trash-talking contest. And let's not ignore the hate complex. This man would rather incinerate a planet than admit he's 5'2". Now this next man doesn't just walk into a scene, he descends like the sun itself, shirtless, glowing, and somehow louder than the actual plot. Who else than Escanor? If he had his own anime, the title would be I Am Who I Think I Am, the Solar Ego Arc. Plot, a one-man war drama with slow motion flexing, biblical narration, and soliloquies at noon that last longer than the actual fight. Escanor wakes up every day like the sun rises because he allowed it. He doesn't even need to say anything, he just shows up and the soundtrack turns into Gregorian chants. And if you dare disrespect him, he'll hit you with that, who decided that? And suddenly the laws of physics don't apply anymore. This man thinks he's God's favorite anime character. And low-key, the writers agree. And now, what better way to wrap it up with the dude who thinks betrayal builds character, and that brooding is a valid hobby, Sasuke Uchiha. If Sasuke had his own anime, it'd be called something like Leave Me Alone, the revenge tour nobody asked for. Plot, just one long emo road trip. Think Naruto, but it's only side quests and vengeance speeches. The opening theme is Linkin Park. The ending theme also Linkin Park. Sasuke spends the entire series looking like someone ate his leftovers. He'll be in the middle of a group hug and still be like, I walk a lonely road. He switched sides more than a ping pong ball and still had the audacity to judge other people's loyalty. Sir, you literally joined the snake cult and then asked us to understand. He is actually the embodiment of I'm not like other ninjas. And don't get me started on the eye powers. Dude got one upgrade and suddenly thought it was anime Batman. Sasuke be like, you would never understand my pain, mom. And you are right, because we did not kill our entire clan, but you did. But hey, at least he's consistent. Consistently in denial, consistently dramatic, and consistently wearing that oversized collar like he's hiding from responsibility. And there you have it. 5 anime characters who walk like they've got opening theme music blasting 24/7. They were not written to be the star, but good luck telling them that. Now be honest, who did I miss? Drop your pics in the comments. Give me a little thumbs up and subscribe so you can fuel my ego and make me feel like a main character. Anyway, I gotta stare dramatically into the sunset while pretending I have a tragic backstory. Someone cue the playlist. Bye bye.